Welcome to the ERPNext series number 25. Today the topic gonna be the withholding tax, okay, in the perspective of the payer for the services. Hi. Okay, let's go to the topic for the withholding tax. Okay, but before we go into the ERPNext, let's talking about the theory of the withholding tax. Okay, when we said withholding tax นะฮะ the abbreviation is WHT. Sometimes we call tax withholding in some countries นะฮะ In Thailand นะฮะ the case study is that you need to pay to the people who give service to you for 3% นะฮะ so when you hire someone to do it for your company นะฮะ for example the service the consulting or develop a product or fix the machine you need to collect 3%, okay, and then put it to the revenue department, so it means that the people who work for you gonna get only 97%. In order to do the withholding tax with the ERPNext, what we need to have is we need to have the master data first. Okay, for example, we need to have supplier that for my topic, the supplier can be any supplier, and we will not fix the withholding tax with the supplier, and then you need to add the account head of the duty and tax. The for you should be -3. I'm gonna tell you later why is this the minus sign. And then we use tag category list นะครับ not tag withholding category. Why? Because when we purchase the service we just do it only one time นะครับ if in the tag withholding category of the ERPNext is like we use this rapidly, that is not the case. Okay, so we use tag category list, and then we need to set something like tag and charges templates นะครับ and then the service item, I mean the item that we're gonna do the service. Okay, so before we go into the transaction, we just doing the master data first. Okay, let's start with the supplier. Okay, I go to my ERPNext screen. So for the supplier, like I told you, you just use the supplier with the same set of the supplier you use in purchasing the product. Okay, so I just go to the supplier. And then here, this is the supplier that I create before. Okay, so the service that I gonna buy is fixing the water pipe. So we have the plumber นะครับ This one is I have it already. That have the tag ID, and then you didn't need to put the tag withholding category because we're gonna use the tag category instead. Okay, however, I'm gonna create one more supplier because I want to show you the case study that we have both VAT and withholding tag together นะครับ but for the people we will not use VAT because we just pay the money to the plumber. Okay, so this one นะครับ I say something like theสมชาย machine machinery okay company นะครับ so this one gonna be the supplier that we want to fix the machine นะครับ okay, so let's say hardware or maybe service okay, here the Thai company นะครับ the contact detail just put the telephone number. Okay, here we are. Okay, so we have the supplier นะครับ that is the company. Now, okay, we will not do anything at this moment, so let's see what next that we support to do. We support to have duty and tax นะครับ duty and tax, this one is gonna be in the chart of account. However, in my system I do it already นะครับ so I can show you นะครับ so the chart of account is gonna be in the duty and taxes นะครับ duties and taxes in the current liability. So in here, so you see I have withholding tax service already นะครับ but if you haven't have it, you can set at child นะครับ withholding tax, and then the account number you can blank นะครับ account type you can put it to the tax นะครับ and then tax rate is -3 นะครับ why we do minus 3 in VAT we do 7% but this one we support to be minus 3 okay so let's say I create it already so when I come back to see นะครับ okay I going to the this one you see we need to do the minus 3 because when we do withholding tax the payer we deduct the money we give to the payee นะครับ we suppose we ask the plumber to fix right but when we pay them นะฮะ when we pay the plumber we didn't pay 100% we pay only 97% so another 3% we put it and then we keep it and then we put it to the revenue department later on okay but in Thailand you need to have some form so that the plumber gonna use the form to deduct his personal income tax later on in when the year end okay so therefore we need to use the minus sign นะครับ it's not like VAT because VAT is value added so it means suppose you buy someone 100 baht right but actually you need to buy 107 baht and then the 7 is go to the revenue department and then 100 go to the supplier okay so that's why we need to use the minus sign okay so this one duty and tax นะครับ and then that's tax category list นะครับ so like I told you we will not use tax withholding so we go to tax category list นะครับ okay so in the tax category list นะครับ I add นะครับ so Thailand withholding tax นะครับ 3% something like this นะครับ so I just put it in the tax category list okay so once you put it นะครับ they're gonna have the record for you in here however the 3% you see in here is just the name นะครับ it didn't have any value because they're gonna use the value from the one the record of the duty and tax okay so we just create it and then tax and charges template นะครับ okay so let's say here นะครับ I go to tax and taxes purchase นะครับ purchase okay so the name should be purchase นะครับ purchase tax นะครับ so in the Thailand tax is VAT นะครับ 7% already so we gonna just use something like Thailand service withholding tax something like this okay and then tax category should be that tax category that you do like I told you the 3% is just for the name right but we put the tax in the account head of the one that we just do นะครับ here withholding tax services นะครับ this one must come from duties and taxes นะครับ and then it's minus 3% and that's it นะครับ okay so right now we have the master data นะครับ 1 2 3 okay and the last one is the item นะครับ item is just like the product you sell but this is the service item นะครับ so I show you that in the item list I have the fixed water price this is the old one นะครับ so I just create a new one to show you นะครับ so I add the item and then service 002 because 001 I use it from my trial already นะครับ so I said fix water pipe นะครับ okay and then item group gonna be services here we are and then the default unit is numbers นะครับ okay and we uncheck maintain stock okay so we will not care whether how many fixing we do right we don't care we didn't need to maintain the stock because it is a service นะครับ okay and then just set save okay and that's it นะครับ so we're gonna have fix the water pipe นะครับ okay and then I just add one more นะครับ because sometimes we need to fix more than just the water pipe for example I said fix the fix machine นะครับ fix company machine okay maybe I just said fix a machine นะครับ so we have some machine maybe we are kind of the manufacturing นะครับ okay and then the item name sorry this one should be code serve 00t and then fix a machine นะครับ fix a machine okay and then this is the services and we didn't need to maintain stock okay and then just save Okay, here we are. So I think we have two things, right? Figure machine and then figure water pipe. Okay, so we are ready to go to the transaction. The transaction for withholding tax is starting with the purchase invoice, and then you just pay the money, However, everyone need to do the journal entry in order to move the cost of goods sold value to the maintenance expenses. Why? Because the ERPNext, if you purchase, they're gonna assume that you are doing buying the stuff to sell, I mean, just like the trading firm. Okay, so let's see the case study number 1. Okay, so your company hired the plumber to fix the water pipe. Okay, so what you're gonna do is the company pay the service fee to individual, right? The plumber is the people, so we will not do something like the VAT 7%, so we just do only withholding tax. Okay, so what we do is the plumber charge at 1400 baht. Okay, so 3% of 1400 baht is 42. Okay, so let's see whether what it's gonna look like. We going to the ERPNext, and then I go to the purchase. The purchase is in the buying, so we go to purchase invoice, and then we ask the purchase invoice, and then we ask the plumber, to fix the stuff. So we didn't need to use the tax withholding amount because we're gonna do just transaction by transaction. Okay, so what we do is we going to the item, and then in the item we go to fix water pipe, and then the rate is 1400, like this. Okay, so we gonna pay the plumber 1400, but since we gonna do withholding tax, we will not give him 1400 right away. We gonna use the purchase tax and service, in here. Okay, I think I may do the tax category first, but this one is just already record. You see, this I told you, this 3% will not apply to the value because it's just a name, But when you go to purchase tax and template, you're gonna set Thailand service withholding, and then they're gonna charge -3, so equal to the 42 baht, and then we pay him only 1358 baht only. Okay, and then we have the payment term that is supposed to be cash, so we just pay cash to him. Okay, we didn't need to put the term and condition. Okay, and then that's it, so we just save, and then we agree to pay him, 1400 baht, so we just submit. Okay, and then set yes, so it means we purchase, the service from the plumber already, Okay, 1400 baht, but we have the withholding tax, 42 baht. So when you really do the payment, okay, so this one is unpaid, right? So we do the payment entry. So we pay cash to him, we just use the cash to pay him right away. So when we pay the cash, to him we pay 1358, I'm sorry, Okay, so here we just pay, and then record to the purchase invoice, and then tag and chat. We didn't need to do anything because we do it in the purchase invoice already. So for the payment we didn't have any additional tag. Okay, so we just save. Okay, and then we submit. So we pay the money to him. Okay, so that's it for the plumber case, So if you go to the accounting, and then you see the chart of account, you're gonna go to the expense. In the direct expense, that means you doing the cost of goods sold. They're gonna have this one, So I see view the ledger of cost of goods sold. We're gonna have the plumber 1400, right? But we will not do anything at this moment. We go back to the accounting, and then we go to the chart of account again, and then we see the tax, the liability, the current, and then we have the duty and tax. So you see withholding tax, we're gonna have 42 baht. Okay, so we will not we pay the plumber, and then later on we pay the revenue department 42 baht. Okay, so this one is what we do in the case number 1. You may wonder that why we didn't do the journal entry. We do together with the case study number 2. Okay, so this one we need to do, but in Thailand you need to have special form from the revenue department to give to the guy, give to the plumber. So at the year end when he paid the tax, he can use it for the deduction because he paid already. Okay, next case studyนะครับ number 2, your company pay the machine maintenance, and then when you want to do the machine maintenance, it comes from the company, not from the individual anymore. So it means you need to do the VAT นะครับ pay to the VAT. So let's say you need to pay service fee for 5,000 baht นะครับ the withholding tax is applied นะครับ by the law for more than 1,000 baht นะครับ and then this company is the company, so we need to do VAT นะครับ so the 3% of 5,000 baht is 150, so it means you need to deduct 150 นะครับ from the company นะฮะ when you pay the cash to him or pay the payment to him, and then we have 7% of the value added นะครับ so it means when we pay we need to pay this 7%, so on together it means we need to pay นะฮะ 5,000 at 350 subtract 150 equal to 5,200 baht. Okay, so this one is money that you need to give to the company นะครับ Okay, so another 150 we pay it later. So how can we do with the ERPNext นะครับ Okay, here we are. So we go to the purchase invoice นะครับ we doing the same thing with the plumber นะครับ Okay, purchase invoice, and then we add the purchase invoice, and then this time the supplier is gonna be the Somchai machinery, Somchai machinery, blah blah blah. Okay, I forget to put the tag ID to Somchai, so maybe maybe I just ignore this one, and then I go to the supplier here, and then Somchai machinery นะครับ and then I put the tag ID first นะครับ Okay, and then put that นะครับ so you have the supplier, okay, in here. So what next? We doing the purchase invoice in order to do the fixing here. We Somchai machinery, here we are, and then นะครับ okay, we didn't need to worry about the detail, and then you go to the item, and then this time you fix the machine นะครับ fix the machine, fix a machine in here, and then the rate is 5,000 baht. Actually, in the real world, when we do the stuff, we use the VAT included, so the rate gonna be some decimal number, but in order to make you understand, I just use a round number นะครับ in the real world it's never be like this. For example, when I do the service from the company, I said 10,000 baht, but actually my rate is just 9,000 something because it's 107% นะครับ but it's off topic. I will not go into the detail about that one นะครับ Okay, the tag category gonna be Thailand withholding นะครับ but like I told you, this one is not related, but this time is different because you cannot put the Thailand service withholding because this one is for the individual. It means you charge only 3%, right? So you need to do another taxes and charges template or not? No need, because what you need to do is you use the Thailand tax for 7% VAT, right? So the VAT is add up, and then you can add low to the account head of the withholding service, and then it's gonna be subtract 3%. So you see, like I told you นะครับ when you say subtract 3%, it's gonna go to 5,200, just exactly what I show you in the calculation. Okay, just that นะครับ so you see tax is gonna be at 200 baht to the 5,000 นะฮะ Okay, payment term is always cash นะครับ because we just pay the guy right away. Okay, so we just save, and then that's it นะครับ so we agree to pay 5,000 baht to the guy to fix our machine นะครับ and then later on we just pay the money นะครับ pay the money okay mode of payment is cash นะครับ so your cash is gone from the account นะฮะ blah 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 okay purchase invoice นะฮะ and then you didn't need to put additional tag นะครับ because it's not related anymore because we chart it already okay so just that and then you submit นะครับ so it means that is you pay for you pay 2 times นะครับ สมชาย and then machinery so if I go into the chart of account here we are นะครับ chart of account and then I see the tax นะครับ duty and taxes นะครับ so you see the the services นะครับ the tax withholding นะครับwithholding tax in here suppose I see the ledger นะครับ here นะฮะ so we gonna have 42 and 150 now 42 is for plumber and then 150 is for the machine นะครับ so you need to go to the revenue department and then pay 192 นะครับ later on right so when you pay you can just do the journal entry okay so let's go to the last thing we need to do right that okay we finished for the payment already นะครับ so the last thing we need to do the journal entry but before I do the journal entry to move the cost of goods sold นะครับ from this one นะฮะI go back to chart of account and then I show you the cost of goods sold is gonna be in the direct expense นะครับ in here okay the cost of goods sold that we have 14 and then 5,000 baht this one is on the debit side right so we need to credit นะครับ these two and then we go to the expense however when we see the expense นะครับ if you remember we asked the plumber to fix the stuff right so in the indirect expense they have the office maintenance you see this one office maintenance is when we ask the plumber to do นะครับ I mean it's gonna go into this category but when we fix the machine นะครับ we have a lot of the expenses but we didn't have the machine repair and maintenance so what we can do is we can set as child in here and then I set machine repair and maintenance here we are and account type gonna be expense นะครับ เนี่ย like this okay and then just create new so it's gonna be the machine gonna come to the indirect expense okay so what we gonna do is very simple we go back and then we do the journal entry นะครับ in order to move this one so what we need to do is we do the journal entry and then we do the debit side นะครับ on the office maintenance นะครับ here okay and then we didn't need to do the party type นะครับ 1400 baht something like this นะครับ and then the machine repair is gonna be 5,000 baht here we are okay and after we do the machine repair นะครับ and then this one so what we need to do is the cost of goods sold we need to get rid of it นะครับ so the cost of goods sold this one นะครับ the debit side these two we need to remove it actually in the accounting it means we just credit right this one is on debit so we just credit so we go to the cost of goods sold in here นะครับ and then it's gonna calculate right away for us you see and then we can have the reference number for our the note นะครับ or the voucher number something like this one นะฮะ in order to make sure that you can track back นะฮะ okay and then that's it so we just save นะฮะ and then submit นะฮะ after we save and submit is if you come back to see the ledger the cost of goods sold will be removed. Actually, let's say we credit out นะครับ so in the cost of goods sold okay, I think I need to go back to the chart of account and then in the direct expense นะครับ in the cost of goods sold if you see the ledger you will see นะครับ these two file is debit the debit and credit is just compensate each other. So the 8411, this one is the opening balance is gonna come back, right? And then when you go back to see the indirect expense, you're gonna see the machine นะครับ for 5,000 baht, the one that you fix, and then office maintenance one 400. Okay, so this one is that's it for the withholding tax for the service. Okay, thank you to see this video clip and then see you again in the next tutorial. Bye bye.